Hello everyone and welcome back to another week in my life trying to grow my business and grow myself as an entrepreneur. We took about a week or two off, but we're back. We're back at home and we just got an ice bath, so we're gonna start this week off with a nice ice bath. It's filling up right now, but I'll show you guys whenever I hop in. Okay, well that was fun, so now I'm gonna head out to the gym, so I'll throw a few clips from that up. What's going on, guys? It's Tuesday. I just wanted to give a little update in this week. It's going good so far. I'm definitely doing more self-improvement stuff than I was in college. With the ice baths every morning. I actually haven't missed a day yet, so knock on wood for that. But yeah, I just wanted to give you guys an update on Athlos, kind of like the business side of it. So pretty much started free coaching for up to 5 people. That's kind of like my limit. I don't know if I said that already in this video, but I'll make sure. So started free coaching for like 5 people. I have about 3 right now that are really interested, that I've sent the link to sign up and schedule the first meeting. So we're working on that. And so I kind of wanted to explain how the doing it for free kind of works. So when you do something for free, you kind of have a chance to prove to someone that what you do works. So when I work with them for free, the duration is for about a month. So I'll be working with them for a month for completely free, and then they'll be able to see that what I teach and what I tell them actually works to improve their life and their mindset. So that's kind of the point. And then at the end of the month, they can leave me a review, and then I'll use those reviews to be able to offer paid services like paid coaching, and I'll actually be able to charge for what I do because there will be proof that it actually works. So right now, really my main focus is to get free clients in. Basically, how I do that is I will reach out to people, whether that be DM or if I see comments on videos, I'll reach out to them and kind of explain to them what I do and get them to sign up with me for their first free call and their first like free month basically. So switching gears a little bit, I wanted to talk about some discipline and purpose stuff today, just some stuff that's been on my mind. So when you think about the overall idea of Athlos, you think about just like improving your mindset and improving your life overall by improving your mindset, because something I was thinking about earlier that I've said before is that purpose fuels discipline and motivation. So when you have a purpose behind your actions rather than just doing them because you know that you should, or you know that it's a good thing to be doing, for example, going to the gym, like if you have a purpose behind doing that, essentially like a goal or something that really means a lot to you, that is why you're doing those actions and why you want to get better, you're gonna have a lot more discipline and motivation to get those things done and to do them. So for example, my purpose is to help people improve their mindset, and just the stuff that I do with Athlos is basically my purpose. So when I go to the gym, I think about like improving my physique, improving my discipline. Like this is why I do the ice baths. This is why I journal, and it helps me stay consistent with those different kind of things because I have a real purpose for doing it, and I know that it's going to benefit me in the future. And so I decided within the first couple of calls with my new clients, what I want to do is help them define their long-term goals, or where they see themselves, or where they would want to be within a year or two, and then basically for the first and second call, really figure out what their purpose is going to be, because that's what's going to be driving them the whole time that I work with them. Because no matter how much motivation or knowledge, or just like how much you know that this thing is going to help you, it doesn't necessarily mean that you'll have the motivation or the drive to go and do it every single day, to stay consistent with it. And when you have purpose, that is what gives you the drive and the motivation to actually stay consistent with the actions that you're doing that are bringing you closer to your goals. Hello everyone, it is Thursday. I just wanted to give you guys another update. I'm here at this pretty cool park. It was built like maybe a year or two ago, but yeah, I come here a little bit just because it's pretty nice here. It's a nice area to just hang out. So, but yeah, getting into kind of what I was thinking about. So I've been thinking about this a little bit, just like the past few days, just because I've been sick. And I just want to talk about like how like when I used to get sick, I would kind of like give up on my day and just like lay in my bed. Like back in like middle school, I would just tell my parents like, yeah, like I'm too sick to go to school. Like I can't go to school, even if it was just like a little thing like this. Like I just got a headache and my nose is just stuffy. Like it's not that bad, you know. But I would use it as like an opportunity to get out of what I had to do for the day, even if I didn't want to do it. And it was kind of just a way for me to like escape like doing things I didn't want to do. And the more I think about that, like the more I do things that I don't want to do, the more my discipline grows. And I'm pretty sure that's like a big law in discipline, which is that the more you do things that you don't want to do, your discipline will get stronger and stronger, and it'll be easier to do those things. And usually things that you don't want to do cause you to grow as a person and become like a better person overall. Thinking back to like when I used to like get sick and I would just let it take up my whole day and I would just sit in my bed all day. Now like I can't even remember the last time that being sick like this stopped me from doing something that I needed to get done. Like I need to go record this video today. I need to go hit the gym. I need to go help my little brother's lacrosse practice out today. And it just comes down to your purpose and like how you value your purpose, basically. So like my purpose is more important than my fear of being tired or my just the irritatingness of having a headache all day, stuff like that. So yeah, I kind of want to just end this clip off by saying becoming who you really want to be requires a purpose that you value over everything. So you have to value your purpose more than you value staying in and being lazy and feeling good about yourself, I guess. But yeah, that was just kind of my idea for today.
All right, what's going on, everyone? It is Saturday. I just wanted to give another update for this week. Today was pretty chill. We got a workout in, ice bath in, all the self-improvement stuff that I was wanting to do. Got some cardio, did some hill sprints today. That was pretty sick. But yeah, I just want to give another update on Athlos. Getting into the end of the week here. So we got our first client scheduled and ready for our first meeting. So I am very grateful for that. I can't wait to help him and just start to work with him and just show him that what I've really been talking about online genuinely works for people. I mean, I know that it works for me, and that I feel like it could work for a lot more people than just me, right? And yeah, I can't wait to help him out with that and just meet him and get to know more about him and everything like that, just to start off. But yeah, pretty much with Athlos, I've just been making content and trying to get more clients. I need a couple more free clients to get some more reviews so that I can eventually start charging for my services. So that would be great. If you're interested, please message me on any of my social medias and I'll get you set up right away. So yeah, I kind of just wanted to talk a little bit about trusting God. So I've been going through like a little bit of a period where I'm uncertain about a lot of different things, kind of like where I'm going to school next year, what I'm going to be doing in the next few months for a job, because I need to get some money going so that I can support my coaching business. Kind of just different things like that I don't really know what I'm going to be doing within the next certain amount of time, if you know what I'm saying. But I've really learned to trust God through that and understand that He has a plan for my life, and that everything that happens is definitely for a reason, and it's all a part of God's big plan that He has for my life. So I just wanted to talk about that for a little bit and maybe help some of you guys understand that if you're going through anything that is making you uncertain about your future or who you are or anything like that, just know that it is all a part of God's big plan and that it will eventually end out for good, because God works for good and everything that happens is for His reason. Basically, through all this, I've just been learning to trust in Him, and when I'm talking to Him in prayer, just really listen to what He's saying and trying to pick up any clues and hints of where my life will be heading in the next 2 to 3 months. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just want to be able to figure out what I'm going to be doing so I can prepare for it and just do the best that I can at fulfilling His plan. But I'm just really uncertain right now of what's going to happen in the next 2 to 3 months. So I guess we'll see. And I mean, I'm going to keep filming YouTube videos, so you guys are going to see too. So that'll be kind of exciting to see and kind of nerve-wracking just because I don't really know what it's going to be. So I guess it'll be kind of be cool for you and me to experience that together as the weekly videos come out. So I also wanted to talk about this. I made a TikTok about this earlier today, but a lot of the hate going towards the online fitness coaching industry and just online coaching in general, which I totally get it, because a lot of what people are doing is basically they are offering these coaching services for things that they don't have the talent or the actual experience to fulfill. So for example, it will be someone that says that they make 30 grand a year, and they're like, this is how you make 30 grand a year. This is what I did. Here's a picture. And they'll show a picture, but it'll generally be from Google. And like, they're actually just lying, and they're trying to scam people into paying them $2,000 or whatever amount of money to schedule calls with them and to learn from them. And basically what they do is they scam people, and it's just building a really bad reputation for online coaches in general, which kind of sucks just because that's the thing I've been working on for the last couple months. And I want to be able to differentiate myself from those people, because I don't want to be associated with someone who's a scammer or not providing the value that they're promising. Just because I really do believe in what I do, and my transformation kind of proves that, basically. So I just want to put a picture up here of what I looked like 3 years ago, and then I'll also put a picture up here of what I look like now. But I went from there to there by changing my mindset, building my discipline, doing all these certain things with self-improvement that led me from coming to here. I will never lie about my journey or like my transformation, just because there's no point in that. Like, I just want to be genuinely open about what I'm providing and how I can fulfill that. I mean, the main goal and the main purpose of my coaching or mentoring, whatever you want to call it, is to take someone that has a mindset that is not allowing them to reach the next level of where they want to be in their life, kind of like where I was when I showed you guys that picture. That's where I was, and applying these things that help me directly to their life and helping them be able to kind of fast track the experience that I made in my life, which took me 3 years to get to this point of where I am disciplined to the point of where I'm on the path to improvement, I would like to call it. What I do when I say fast track is it took me 3 years to get to the point where I'm at mentally, and I don't want it to take my clients that long to get to where I am now. So what I do is I put together all my information that helped me get from here to here, from that picture 3 years ago to where I am now. And that is basically what Athlos is. And so I go through it with you when you're my client. I'll go through it with you from the first call all the way to the last call. And then it basically speeds up the process so you don't have to try and fail at all these different self-improvement things that might not be working for you. But again, just because they work for me doesn't mean they're going to work for everyone. So I definitely want people to be aware of that. Like, I always want to be open, and I don't, just because of all of the shade and stuff that's getting thrown at the online fitness coaching or just like the coaching community in general, I just want to put myself out there and really tell you guys the truth about everything that's going on behind the scenes and how I pretty much built everything up. Because I feel like honesty is definitely something that's very important to me. So the next thing I want to talk about is following through with things even when you don't have motivation to do them. So, for example, let's just go with the ice bath example again. So the other morning, I was just not feeling it. I've been sick lately. I don't know if you can hear it in my voice, but I was just not feeling it. I was cold. I didn't want to go in the ice bath. It was cold outside. It was windy. And I was like, bro, I might not do it today. Like, I don't know if I really want to. And then I kind of remembered, like, things that keep me accountable. For example, like, my self-improvement TikTok, or, like, even though it's little, just, like, the followers that I have. And I was thinking, like, what they would have thought if they knew that I was skipping, even though there was no way that they actually could have. I was just telling myself, like, if you skip today, like, you're going to be a liar on the internet. Like, why are you telling these people to stay consistent every single day and disciplined if you can't even do it yourself? And that kind of gave me the motivation to get out of bed and get in the ice bath that day. And I don't know, I just wanted to talk a little bit about how you can kind of get motivation from certain ways of thinking, even when it seems like you don't have any. Different ways of thinking, kind of like I just explained with the followers and the what if they saw you doing this right now. Basically, if you understand that, like, you'll be able to create motivation out of just thinking and your thoughts, and that's really powerful when you can do that. People call following through with things even when you don't want to do them, people would generally call that discipline. And so you can build your discipline by following through on these different things, right? So every time, for example, we'll use the ice bath again. Every time that I get into the ice bath when I don't want to, it builds my discipline for next time, so that I don't even have to think, like, oh, what if these people are gonna, like, figure out that you didn't go in the ice bath and you're lying online? Like, then it really just builds my discipline. It just bypasses that. It's like, I don't even have to think about that. It's just, I'm going in the ice bath, and then I get in. I tell myself I'm going to do something, and then I do it. I follow through with it. And a lot of people have problems with that, especially people that just, like, say they're going to do something, they don't do it, and they keep repeating that cycle. It's so terrible for your discipline. Like, I know a lot of people that, for example, would vape, right? So they're vaping and they're kind of addicted to it, and they just want to say that, yeah, like after this one, I'm just gonna throw it away and I won't get a new one. And then literally like the next week, they will just have one, and you just be like, bro, I thought you said you weren't getting a new one. And they'll just be like, caved in. Like that kind of stuff is so like terrible for your mindset. And it wasn't until I realized that I got to the next level after I realized that. I don't know how to really explain it, but like it just builds your mind whenever you say something and you completely follow through with it every single time. It feels rewarding. You feel accomplished. Like your credit goes up. Like the way people look at you, it's just like being accountable, honestly. And I feel like that's a really big thing in today's day and age, because I feel like a lot of people are hard to depend on, and they'll just say things to make them look good and different things like that. So yeah, I think being accountable is definitely very important. And so these are different things that I can teach you whenever we get on calls together, because we can just talk about what you're going through and different discipline issues that you're having with different things in your life. And you know, the way that I kind of look at it is it's like a conversation, and I'm just pretty much like reading the way you react to different things, the way that you struggle with certain things, and I just want to help you through that so that you can build your discipline to a point where you don't even have to think about it anymore. It's just, I'm going to do this, and then you follow through instantly. Like there's no going back and forth in your mind of, oh, should I do this? Should I do that? What will these people think? And honestly, I feel bad for people who struggle with this kind of thing, because it's not like they're consciously doing it. Like, I didn't realize that I was supposed to be going to the gym when I wasn't, like 3 years ago. Like, I didn't realize that. It was just like not a normal thing for me to do. It was just like, oh, well, I should probably go to the gym. Like, no, I never even thought of that. So it is kind of hard to like realize. I feel like that's definitely the first step, is recognition, is realizing that you have a problem and then it needs to be fixed. So yeah, that's going to be pretty much it for this week's video. I want to thank you guys for watching, and then I want to invite you guys to check out all my other videos, check out my other social medias. I really just want to grow a community of people who want to improve their mindset and develop their mind to a place of self-improvement. So yeah, I just want to thank you guys again for watching, and keep following along if you're interested.